Hey everyone, it's day 25 of SSSVEDA Vlog Every Day in April, and today's topic is favorite movie. I have a bunch of favorite movies, so here's kind of a big list, not a huge list, but anyways, here it is. Um, the Scream trilogy, or it's not a trilogy anymore, huh? Now it's four. Um, I love the first one. If I had to pick a favorite of the four, it's the first one. I think I saw it 3 times in the theater, 3 weeks in a row, and each time I saw it, it was with different people. So after, the first time you see that movie, you kind of get scared, and then even with all the funny parts in it, but all the rest, every other time you see it, unless it's you've completely forgotten, you just kind of laugh at it. So the second 2 times I saw it, I just kind of would watch my friends, and since it was their first time seeing it, and just watch for them to freak out. And I know one of the times, my friend's brother was also there, and I think he'd already seen it also because he knew when to do this. And he came up behind her and, like, at a part where something happened on screen, he, like, grabbed her and she screamed, like, really, really loud in the theater. And it was funny. But, so yeah, I like all of those. Um, okay. And then I like all the Fast and the Furious movies. Um, I have not seen the newest one yet because it just came out, and I probably won't see it in theaters. I don't go to the movie theater very much because one, I don't have the money, and two, if I don't like the movie, it's okay. Well, then I've just spent money for the ticket, the food, everything, to see it, and I'm gonna feel like I wasted like a lot of money that I don't really have in the first place. So I'd rather either just wait for it to come out on Redbox, or Netflix when we have it, because right now we have it on a little hiatus. And then, or find, some other way of watching it. Um, but yeah, but hopefully I'll get to see it not horribly, horribly too much. I mean, it won't be like too long before I get to see it. Um, I'm pretty sure I'll cry because Paul Walker's, passed away. And actually, when I watched the sixth Fast and the Furious movie, I hadn't seen it yet, and he passed away, and I watched it 2 days after he passed away, and that was a really bad idea because um, there was car crashes in it, and it just reminded me of how hit the car he was in looked, and it was bad. So, and I didn't even think that, oh, hey, don't watch it just yet. But anyways, so I did. And then this is pretty much the last, not the last movie of my favorites, but the last one of like where it's like the whole series that I like. The Final Destination movies. I definitely think the first two are the best. Um, the third one is what, the roller coaster crash. The fourth one is the fourth one NASCAR, I think. And then the fifth one is with the bus. So yeah, definitely the first two are the best. But I like how the last one, the one with the bus crash, tied it into the first one. Yeah. So I thought that was kind of neat. I don't want to say a lot in case somebody hasn't seen it for some reason yet, because it's been a while and they still want to. Um, but yeah, but they just get like weirder and weirder how people die in those movies. So after the first two, it's just like, okay, it it just gets more extreme. I mean, I still like them, but it just gets crazier. Um, and then what other movie? Um, oh, okay. It's just so weird that I'm going to say this. I really like that movie On the Line that came out in 2001 with um, Lance and Joey from NSYNC were in it. Of course, I'm a big NSYNC fan, and so I had to see that in the theater when it came out. and I made my brother and sister go with me, and I had a DVD, and I've watched it a ton, and it was on Netflix when we had it, and I watched it on there, and I used to watch it while I would go to sleep at night, and it's pretty much at the point where I know everything that's going to happen, everything that's going to be said, all that kind of stuff, but I love it. I think yes, it's cheesy, but I think it's really cute, and I like it. I don't know. And then I really like the movie The Holiday with Cameron Diaz and Kate Winslet, and then also, who else is in it? Jack Black is in it, and what's that guy's name? Jude Law is in it. I like it when he wears his glasses in the movie. I think it looks really good with the glasses on. I'm watching SVUs on the TV, so I'm watching it, going, shaking my head at what's happening. But yeah, I really like that movie. I sometimes usually only watch it around the holidays, but because it's, happens at Christmas, but I think it's a really cute movie. That's my go-to movie one of the movies that I need to watch every Christmas. I do not watch what's that movie that everybody else watches every year? What is it? Love Actually. I've seen it once. I don't get the big deal about it. I didn't really like it. But when people sit there and, say, oh my God, you have to watch this movie. It's really, really good. You have to watch it. You're going to love it. If I watch it, I tend to not like it. I tend to hate it. If people tell me you have to watch this, or, oh, hey, when you watch this movie or you watch this episode of whatever show, you're going to cry. If I'm expecting to cry, I'm not going to cry. If people tell me you're going to laugh, it's the funniest thing ever, I'm not going to laugh. I just watched, on Friday, I watched the day before, Grey's Anatomy, where the thing happened with the one person who's now gone. I was trying not to make a spoiler, and I just kind of did. But anyways, my mom kept saying, oh my God, I think something's going to happen, and I kept telling her to be quiet, because I don't like spoilers of any kind, and I saw somebody say that they cried, and they're not going to watch the show anymore because of what happened. So I was expecting to cry, and of course I didn't cry at all. The only reason I kind of actually sort of teared up is because they played How to Save a Life, like they used to do all the time around when the show first started, but it wasn't like the regular version. It was like a newer, like they sung it slower and differently, and so I didn't really. But anyways, that would have been the only part that made me cry. I thought they did a good job. I thought, characters have to go away, things have to change, otherwise the show is just going to be really boring. I'm still going to watch the show. I didn't stop when they killed off anybody else I liked. Okay, I just did it again. Alright, sorry. I'm going to put spoiler everywhere, so watch out. Let's see what else. Anyways, back to movies. White Christmas, I have to watch White Christmas every Christmas. That is my favorite non-cartoon Christmas movie. I love that movie so much. Yeah, I love that movie. Just, oh my gosh. If you haven't seen it, you should watch it. I know it's old. It was made like in 1952. But I really like it. And then this is kind of like this movie, and then this last movie I'm going to say kind of became my last movie without me even realizing it. One day I just kind of realized that whenever this movie was on, I would watch it. Like, it didn't matter where it was in the middle, if it was just on TV, it didn't matter if it was at the beginning or not, I would watch it. It could be the last 10 minutes and I would watch it. But How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, I would always want to watch it. I think it's hilarious. you know, the left burn and that creepy looking dog, and I think it's creepy looking, and um, them trying to like kind of outdo each other to get the one to break up, one to do one thing, one to do the other, and everything like that. So I really like that. And that's pretty much it. I probably have other movies that like I always want to watch, but those are pretty much it. And this video is already pretty long, so I didn't mean for it to. So that's going to be it for today. And don't forget that you can find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, and my blog. And you can find all those links below. And I will see you later. Bye.